Rain was not the only contributing factor to the almost 50-car pileup on I-75 Friday afternoon. Troopers now say driver error and speed were also big factors. SNN local news reporter Grant Boxleitner has more on the lessons learned from the site of the crash. Grant?
Lena, 3 days since that pileup on I-75, troopers still talking to drivers, sorting all of this out, and we are learning more about what factors came into play and what advice troopers have for drivers. As troopers investigate the 47-vehicle pileup crash on I-75, they're telling drivers to avoid mistakes others may have made that day.
Always be aware to drive the speed limit or less when need be, and when the weather does turn bad, to slow down appropriately, not too much and not too quickly.
Driving in rainy conditions can mean reduced visibility and water gathering on the road surface. But Florida Highway Patrol Captain John Donovan says I-75 along the Sun Coast does not have the problem some roads do.
Usually it drains pretty quickly, and it's fairly level with the new construction out there. So if you stay in your lane and you drive the proper speed, the puddling really shouldn't be an issue.
And of the 25 troopers that were brought in to work on this pileup investigation, they're finding that not only was rain a factor, but potentially the sun as well.
Speaking to some of the drivers, not only was there a lot of rain at the time, the sun was still out, so there was glare. So they had glare and rain, which caused some drivers to slow rapidly or to stop or to try to pull over, while other drivers, especially with the overpass being there, couldn't always see what was going on, so they're coming over the top.
Driver Trevor Benson wasn't in the pileup, but he's been caught in his share of downpours.
Well, I've actually driven up and down the East Coast from here to Massachusetts many times, and I've been in downpours like that, and you gotta slow down. Like speed limit's 70 miles an hour, but in rain like that, you should be doing like 35. It depends, and you have to keep, more of a distance because when you're hydroplaning, you can't stop as quickly.
Troopers say driver awareness must increase tenfold when the rain is coming down, so scenes from one of the worst crashes in area history can be avoided in the future.
Be aware of the traffic behind you, and not only that, to be aware that other drivers are going to handle it differently. Maybe they don't have the experience that you may have. They still could be, right in your way and slowing down.
And Lena, troopers say there will be no criminal traffic charges filed in this pileup investigation. However, there will be some citations issued when the investigation is complete. Reporting along I-75, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News.
More than 30 people were hurt in the pileup, but fortunately no one died. Troopers continue to investigate.